thing you know, just been working at Carvana for 3 months. You dig? Check out the socks, you feel me? Ooh. I got a jacket too. Wait, hold on, y'all. Here's the best part. You know, we got the car from Carvana too, period.
On your head, real good. You see, now it's focused on my head. But what focus on your head? God damn.
Guys, what's up? Welcome to my channel. And today we have a 3-month Carvana.
Here, boy, she about goddamn slow. I swear I thought she about to say 3 days.
We have our 3-month review working at Carvana as vehicle transporter. Give you a little bit of backstory. We were over the road drivers for another company and we decided we want to go local. That company wasn't paying crap local, so we found Carvana. We're couples, by the way, so we both work at Carvana as vehicle transport.
Yeah. So what we do, like she said, we're vehicle transporters, okay? We haul between 5 to 9 cars, sometimes 0. All depends.
Those
but we haul,
good days.
Those are good days. But we haul between 5 to 9 cars from hub to hub. Mm-hmm. What I mean by hub to hub, from Carvana hub to another Carvana hub.
In Georgia.
And well, we're out of Winder, Georgia.
Yeah. At least no more than like 3 hours away from Winder, Georgia.
We go from Georgia to South Carolina, Georgia to Tennessee, Georgia to another location in Georgia, and yeah, about 2 or 3 locations in Georgia. I don't want to give out the full city and details and all that because of course we're hauling high value merchandise, so we don't want any issues of people following us and trying to, you know, do all crazy stuff.
So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and answer all what y'all really want to know: the pay. So unlike any other trucking company, we get paid salary. We started at what, 66,000? And then because we work night shift, we actually got a 10% increase on our salary. So that's great. Yeah, and of course, from what I've heard, there's no cap with the salary. So the longer you're there, the more money you'll make. Right?
Yeah.
Kinda?
I'm thinking, from what we heard, there's no cap. I'm sure there's a cap.
So I know some guys, the drivers, they in like 80,000.
They're in the 80s, so.
And then also, let's say you pick up an extra shift, that is the extra $650 a day that you pick up, so.
Yeah, it's, I'm gonna tell you, it's a great company. I like it, and I don't think I'd do anything else now. It's great. Now I'm gonna tell you, the benefits. The benefits is amazing.
Chef's kiss, okay.
It's amazing. Okay.
Tell them.
Free healthcare.
Oh.
They give out bonuses.
Ooh.
And I'm telling you, the bonuses are consistent.
Oh.
You say ooh one more time. The bonuses are consistent. What else?
Oh, if you're there for 6 months, you get to go to, I think they pay for schooling or tuition reimbursement if you go to Arizona State University. So obviously if you're not in Arizona, you could probably do the online classes. They pay for it.
The company is based out of Tucson, Arizona, or Phoenix?
Phoenix or Tucson?
Something like that.
They started in Atlanta though.
We have a swag store we go to. When you start off as a VT, vehicle transporter, they give you $250 or $220?
No, it's definitely $150.
Maybe I hadn't spent that much already. But yeah, they give you some money to shop on the swag store. So they got a lot of great stuff. Like this hat here, you got this Nike hat, you got this thing here, you got her all that. And you got this motherfucker wanted to show out themselves so goddamn bad. That's what you got. You got, you know, And you can, I think they still have the shoes. I don't know, I don't think they got the shoes anymore.
Boom, you work there for 90 days. They got something called the boot program. They give you $100 for some boots to work in.
They got that. So, Carvana is it's not your ordinary trucking company. It really ain't.
It's basically a company that has trucks.
Well, no shit.
It's not. Do you understand what I'm saying? It's not like a trucking company. It's a company that has trucks. Cause what trucking company is gonna pay you salary and not by the mile or by the load?
Everybody, it's okay.
You know what?
They take care of their employees. I'm not gonna lie to you. Yeah, I mean, they're not perfect. Everybody have their pros and cons. I don't think I have any cons yet. I really don't.
Now, some of you might want to know if they have in-cab facing cameras. Most of their trucks do not, but their newer trucks, they do.
Yeah, and they are actually transitioning to in-cab facing cameras on all their trucks.
Yeah.
Only thing different than any other company, they're not audio.
Yeah, that's right.
So you don't have to worry about them listening to your conversation and all that stuff. The only thing they want to do is make sure you're not on the phone and make sure you're not doing anything reckless and stuff.
Yeah.
Because you are hauling, different size vehicles and all that stuff.
So how was your training experience?
My training experience, you get orientation. Okay, so when I went through training, when I started, I had orientation. It was only 2 of us. So, it was a very small class. And you do all your paperwork and all that like any other company. And I want to say the 3rd day, you go out to the yard, to their yard, which is in Winder. And they pretty much show you around the block and around the area. My trainer, the guys that had us training was Tim Cook and
Cruz Ortiz.
Cruz Ortiz. They are great.
Shout out to Cruz.
Shout out to Cruz. Shout out to Tim.
Tim, yep.
Cruz, you're my boy. But anywho, they're pretty great. Very knowledgeable. They're pretty good, so I have no complaints.
Orientation, you do take a drug test. So if you're wondering if it's urine or hair, it's only urine. Because I know a lot of people ask that when it comes to trucking companies. So yeah. My training was good. I had about 5 people in my class. It was another female. Everybody in my class, they were in like a whole nother state. So if, let's say you're in Kentucky or Kansas City or whatever, they might send you to Winder to come train, things like that. So that's what pretty much happened to everybody in my class. I was the only Winder driver, so that was cool. Training was good. I was with a lot of different drivers, got a lot of different experience along the routes. The route's pretty cool. There's some routes where you just load, you swap trucks and you unload. Those are your easiest ones. Night shift, we don't do that. We load, unload, load and unload. So yeah, but my training was pretty good. Recommend, pretty chill, pretty relaxed. Nothing to worry about.
I recommend Carvana as an employer to work for.
I do too. I 100% recommend Carvana, especially if you're a truck driver that's coming off the road and you're trying to find a local job that ain't paying you the same as over the road. Man, we was making what, 40?
I'm gonna tell you, in the trucking industry, if you're making what, 40 something to 50 cents a mile and you're doing 70 hours in that week, you're only making like $10, $11 an hour.
Oh, here's the best part, y'all. Night shift, right? At least here in Winder. Man, we sometimes the nights don't even be that long. Depends how fast you work. This mug, he could finish a whole shift in 6 hours. Not me. I'm pretty slow.
I'd say about 7.5, maybe 8 hours. It all depends. Now, if I was going to Augusta, that's about 5.5, maybe 6 hours right there. 6 hour shift.
Yeah.
But yeah.
let me give y'all some advice, okay? Because if you haven't seen my last few Carvana videos, then you don't know where this could come from. But anyways, when I started Carvana, a lot of people will tell you, or at least they told me, take your time, speed will come. In other words, learn your craft and worry about speed later. Unfortunately, I learned that the hard way. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, go check out my last videos. Any advice from you?
Like she said, definitely take your time and learn your craft. You know, I was a manager for Comcast before I got into trucking, and I used to always tell the guys that I worked with, guys I was managing over, to learn your craft first, and all that simple stuff, all the speed and stuff will come in hand. And it's the same thing with any other employer, especially you know, employers where you have to do a lot of physical work, like flatbed, or like we're doing vehicle transport. Vehicle transport is very dangerous, and just like any other like flatbed. But if you don't do things right the first time, you can learn the hard way, you know, if you make a mistake. And some mistakes can be a life changer, a game changer, and it can be one regretful event. So you guys, if you decide to get on with this company, I don't care if you was coming from another car hauler to Carvana. Everybody works different. Every vehicle is different. Every trailer is different. People haul different cars. Everything is different. Just be careful, you know. Y'all got any questions, you know, just
drop them in the comments.
We'll
definitely answer them.
Yeah.
And I do want to say this. The job is fun. I really thoroughly enjoy my job. It's fun. It's just like, boom, okay, look on my work phone. What cars I'm hauling today? Damn, they gave me all SUVs and 2 pickup trucks. Okay, so how I'm finna load this?
It's a puzzle.
You know,
it's like playing Tetris. If you don't get something right, boom, game over.
No.
The fuck it is. Listen, you fuck around and load a truck wrong, and it took you hours. Now you gotta take that shit off, load it back up. You might as well just call it a day, because you done ran out of hours.
Man.
You gonna run out of hours, so it's not hard. I'm gonna tell you, I never thought in a million years I'd be a vehicle transporter. Listen, the best thing is you get your birthday holiday.
And if you guys don't know what that means, let's say, for example, his birthday is in February. You get to take a day off, and they'll treat it like they'll treat it like a holiday. We get holidays off. They're holidays. We get those off. Paid for.
Some of them, not all of them.
Not all of them. Like Christmas and Thanksgiving, 4th of July.
Yeah. 4th of July.
And New Year's, things like that. We get those days off.
And we get paid. It's paid time. And if we take time off, let's say, you know, we call out, that's paid time, because you get paid time off, and you get paid vacation and all that stuff. And let me tell you, some of these other trucking companies, vacation time, oh my God.
You don't get paid.
You don't get paid much. What, vacation like $60, $70? I think Carvana is like $250.
Yeah, I think that.
They're hiring for all kinds of positions. So even if you're not truck drivers, they're hiring for all kinds of positions.
I think if you become if you're a loader, you can get the opportunity to become a driver.
Yeah.
I think Carvana pays for it or something like that.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
But yeah, and the environment, everybody's so friendly. Like, I don't have a problem with anybody.
Yeah, I don't have no problem with anybody. You know, I think my approach can come off a little different. Yeah. You know, but I don't have no problem with anybody. I don't, you know. Yeah,
I mean, I'm the person that doesn't talk unless I'm spoken to. So some people might think, oh, you know, she's whatever. But no harm. I just don't speak unless I'm spoken to. That's just how I am. It is what it is.
She's like a fucking ladybug on a leaf. Don't know which way to go. Me, I just like, let me tell you, I like to get my work done. I have a routine, okay? And I don't like that routine to be broken, okay? If my routine is broken, it fucks everything up, I'm telling you. I might forget to strap some. I have a routine, okay? I'm very confident with what I do, so.
Yeah, that's another thing. When you start doing this job, you wanna develop a routine, because if you don't, you're gonna start forgetting stuff, and yeah. I know when I first started in training, the HR person that was there, I forgot her name, she's really nice. She was telling us, yeah, it's gonna take you at least 3 months to start really grasping everything, and she's right. Shit.
Most hardest things is not trying to figure out what cars go where. It's trying to get the car on. Some people have too much confidence and they fuck around and fly off the goddamn deck. And some people don't have no confidence at all and they get nervous and they fuck something up. I mean, you want to kind of balance that out. And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Yeah. Don't
be afraid. And don't keep up with anybody. That's what a lot of people do. You know, I noticed with some people, they try to keep up with, well, not some people, but in the employer world. I mean, you know, working with people through my years of, you know, working with different employers. You know, have your own pace.
He's saying that now, but when we run the same routes, come on, let's go, hurry up. You need a routine, you need to do this, you need to do that.
Because this motherfucker don't got a routine.
I do have a routine, just because it's not like yours.
No. I'll tell you how. She'll leave a motherfucker ball on the deck, leave a motherfucker phone on the deck.
No, because Chris had threw me off when he was talking to me. Y'all, I left my phone on a trailer like 2 nights ago. As soon as I hit the fucking state route, whatever, state highway, I'm on the phone with him and I hear my Bluetooth disconnected. I'm like, where's my phone?
I'm getting fueled up and I'm like, where the fuck is she at? Because all I hear is cars passing by. And it almost sounds like she's standing in the middle of the fucking highway trying to get reception.
Man, so what I had looked at my phone on my Apple Watch, and if you guys know, if you have an Apple Watch and your phone is disconnected, it'll say no phone at the top. And that's what happened. So I pulled over. I was like, okay. I went to find my iPhone on my work phone. And little do I know, I see my personal phone about 2 miles down the highway on the opposite way. So you know what I did? This is an emergency, okay? Because I need my phone. I unloaded my number 9, got in that car, did a U-turn, and went and go find my phone. Luckily, I had an OtterBox on that phone, and the OtterBox, of course, was destroyed, but the phone is just perfect.
And guess what? I talked her into getting the OtterBox because she wanted some nice little sprinkle pinky shit. And that wasn't gonna work. I said, that shit don't work in this industry. You gonna fuck your phone up. Let me tell you, she cracked this goddamn phone. That's all she gonna have, a crap motherfucking phone. But anywho.
Alright, y'all, that's all for today's video. If you have any questions, please drop them down below and we will answer them for you. Yeah, if you decide to join Carvana, tell your recruiter we sent you. Pay our bills so we can get some money.